Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my yoga video. This is going to be day 2 of the beginner program. If you want, you can use blocks for this video. So when you're ready, just sit on your heels at the back of your mat. Just sit in a comfortable position and follow your breath. Just going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Just tune into your body. And follow the journey of your breath, filling up your lungs, your belly, opening up your rib cage, and feel the breath in your lower back. Just see wherever the breath takes you. Now slowly move into a tabletop position because we're going to do a wrist warm-up. I always think wrist warm-ups are very important. Tuck your toes under and spread your fingers wide. Move forward and back a couple of times. 3, 2, 1. Now internally rotate your hands so that your fingertips are pointing towards each other. And again, forward and back. Really press your fingertips into your mat. And now externally rotate your fingertips so that they're pointing outwards and forward and back. Now we're coming into a tabletop position for cat-cow. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. So on your next inhale, lower your belly down and arch your back. Look forward. Then tuck your sit bone under and round your back. Really start from your sit bone. Arch your back again. Look forward. Pull your shoulders back. And round again for cat pose. And with this movement, it's really important that you move the spine separately. So like one vertebrae at a time. Imagine like someone is pulling a chain up your spine and it's going individually. Now come back to tabletop and shake out your hips. Now step your right foot to the front of the mat on the outer edge of your mat. We're coming into lizard lunge, so with this one you can either keep your knee on the floor or lift it up. It's up to you. Try to be really light on your fingertips here. And feel the breath in your hips. Keep your spine straight. Now lift up your right arm to the sky and open your chest to the right. Feel like someone is pulling your hand up to the sky. Just take a couple of breaths here. Now set your left knee down. We're coming back into tabletop. Untuck your toes and then step your left foot to the outer edge of your mat on the front. Either lift up your knee or keep it on the floor. Straighten out through the spine. And look down between your fingertips. And the eyes of your elbows are pointing to the front of your mat. Now lift up your left arm to the sky and open your chest up to the left. Really feel the breath in your chest and feel like someone is pulling you up to the sky. And be light on your right hand. Perfect. Now step your left foot back, come into the downward dog. Lift your hips up to the sky, maybe wiggle your hips. Really straighten out through your spine. Lengthen and push out of your hands. Your knees can be either bent or straight, depending on your flexibility, and it doesn't really matter as long as your spine is straight. Just take a couple of deep breaths. Feel your ribcage open up. Maybe feel it in the back of your hamstrings, even in your shoulders. You can walk your dog, make some micro movements by bending one knee and then the other. Now in your next inhale, lift up your heels. And we're gonna roll into a plank pose. So tuck your tailbone under and really segment the spine like we did in cat-cow. Come into a plank pose. And then move back to downward dog. Roll one vertebrae at a time. Lower your heels again to downward dog. Inhale forward. Slowly, 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 slowly. And exhale, move back to downward dog. Now lift up your heels and slowly walk to the front of your mat. So step your feet behind your palms. Come into a forward fold. And then slowly roll up through the spine into a standing pose Tadasana. Lift your arms overhead, palms together, hands at the heart. And now shift your weight into your left leg and lift up your right leg for tree pose. You can either step it in your thigh, on the inside of your thigh, or on the inside of your shin. The importance is to pull your knee back and open up your hip. Just stay here for a couple of breaths. Try to stare at one point in front of you to keep your balance. Now rotate your knee to the front of your mat. Keep your knee 90 degrees bent and pull your right arm back. Open your chest to the right and draw your navel to your spine. Just try to stay balanced here as much as you can. If you fall out of it, that's not a problem. Don't judge yourself and get back into it. Now step your right leg back into a crescent lunge. You can either keep your knee lifted or put it down on the mat. Lift your arms overhead and then open your chest to the left, and then your right arm goes to the front of your mat, your left arm to the back, coming into a twist. And try to pull your hands away from each other as far as possible. In your next inhale, release, spiral your arms down, step back into a downward facing dog, and mentally get ready for the other side. So lift up your heels on your next inhale and walk to the front of your mat, step your feet behind your hands, forward fold, and roll up through Tadasana. Arms overhead, palms touch, hands at your heart. Now we're coming into tree pose again, so shift your weight into your right leg this time. Your left foot goes on the inside of your right thigh or your shin. And try to stay balanced here. Don't judge yourself if you fall out of the pose. Try to engage your core. That will help keep you balanced. On your next inhale, rotate your left knee to the front of your mat. With your right arm, grab on the outside of the knee. Try to stay balanced here. Pull your left hand back and open your chest up to the left. And on every inhale, lengthen up through the spine. And exhale, try to twist. Next exhale, step your left foot back to crescent lunge. Either knee up or down, up to you. We're coming into that twist again, so arms overhead. Right arm moves to the back of your mat, left arm to the front this time. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine, and exhale, twist. Engage your core by pulling your navel to your spine. Tuck your tailbone under and make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. Now release and step back into downward dog. Now we're going to move through a plank pose, down to chaturanga, knees up or down. Shift your body forward, bend your arms, and lower all the way down on your belly. Shake out the hips. Now extend both arms out to the side, engage your glutes, and on your inhale, lift up your arms and chest. Pull your hands back. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Lift, lower. And lower. And then on your next lift, you're gonna hold. Lift and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your chest down and move back into child's pose. Chest rests on your thighs. Really feel the length in your spine. And feel the breath in your belly and in your rib cage. Now slowly move forward and lower down on your back. We're moving into a figure 4, so your left ankle goes on top of your right knee, and then lift up your right knee, and with your hands you can either grab on the outside of your shin or your hamstring on the right side, and just lower your head, place your head down on the mat, and feel the stretch in your left glute. Just stay here for a couple of breaths. We're now moving into the cooling down part of practice, so just relax. Now keep your left foot as it is, step your right foot down, and then both legs are moving over to the right side. And your left arm extends out to the left. You can either keep your arm straight or bend it 90 degrees. You're coming into the twist. Now use your right arm to move your legs back up. And we're going to do figure 4 on the other side. So right ankle on top of your left knee, lift up your left leg, place your hands either on the outside of your shin or your hamstring, and just lower back down. If your mind is starting to worry about the future or the past, just let those thoughts go and just come back to your breath. You don't need to worry about anything right now. Right, now keep your right leg as it is, step your left foot back, and then both legs fall over to the left side. Right arm extends out to the right, open up your chest, and feel the breath in your mid-back. Now use the strength of your left arm to move your legs back up. Pull your knees to your chest to mobilize the spine, and then grab the outsides either of your hamstrings or your feet to come into happy baby. Just bend your legs as far as possible. You can straighten them as well if you're very flexible, but that's not me today. You can wiggle your hips to the left and right. Just release any tension in your hips, and then step your feet back to an end pose, Shavasana. Tuck your shoulders under, relax your eyes, relax your feet, palms up to the sky. Relax your legs, your belly, your chest, the backside of your body, your ears, your fingertips, your neck. Just relax. I will be ending the video here, but I recommend you stay in Shavasana for at least 3 minutes. Thanks for practicing with me today.